Hi, today is the last day of REI 2018, and we are at a company which is specialized in a lot of other technologies, but specifically they will be announcing something very significant very recently. I am currently sitting with John, he's Director Marketing Global from RECOM. Hi, John.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for
I'm
having me.
good, thanks. John, I know I'll not ask that question that we will wait for one more week for that announcement, but for our readers, can you tell more about RECOM, what RECOM is all about?
Sure. RECOM Solar right now is Europe's largest PV manufacturer. We have our production in France, Lannion, France to be exact, Italy. We just announced additional production capacity out of Armenia this week, actually, and there's more announcements to be made. And as far as our game-changing announcement, you'll have to stay tuned for next week.
We'll wait for that. So currently, what are your plans for India?
Well, let me first say India has been a great host. As far as the REI, it's been a great event. Really enjoyed it here. We've had great turnout. And as far as the interest actually has varied quite a bit as far as what we've seen here this year. Obviously, the larger project size, they're always looking at poly technology, high efficiency, high capacity. That hasn't changed. But we have other products here that have drawn an interest as well. I believe it's just beginning. You have bifacial technology, and of course there's all the new stuff that's come out from split cell and what have you, which we have, but I think it's kind of the intro stages right now. As far as the interest, it's varied across the board, but you have your standard products, and then you have your what we consider more specialized.
So you have bifacials, as you mentioned.
Yes.
So they are glass to glass?
We have glass to glass. We have Albarino, which is a unique product in terms of anti-reflective. That is for more of a specialty use in and around airports due to its anti-reflective capabilities. We have pretty much every type of product in the traditional sense and the new trends that are coming out.
John, recently there was a change in Chinese solar policy. Right. India has implemented safeguard. Are are you concerned about these two major changes?
Not necessarily. I mean, in every step that we make, we always look at it from the perspective of having the flexibility of regardless what happens, whether it's in Europe, in Asia, North America, that we're prepared for it. So no, actually, it hasn't affected what we do or how we do it in any way. There was probably about a month or two where we waited to see exactly what would happen here in India, first with BIS certifications and then the duty that was applied. It looks like that's been cleared up, and now it's business as usual.
Business as usual, correct. So, what more? Let's be very honest. India is a price-sensitive market. How will you stay competitive? What's your plans?
Again, staying ahead of the curve, being aware of what's going on in the market, and we've always maintained of keeping a very high quality to price ratio. So we have a great value product. We pride ourselves in the quality, yet we've been able to stay very competitive on the pricing side. We always maintain European standard standards in terms of manufacturing processes. So that's in the long run. There's a lot to be said about that, because in the past there's been groups that have rushed to market strictly on price. A few years later, they come to regret it. That's a whole different story. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking at long-term. We understand it's a long-term investment, and that's the way it should be looked at.
So RECOM is now at least 2 years already in Indian market. Correct me if I'm wrong.
This is our second year presence here. Yes, yes.
How has been the response so far?
It's been great. We've had some great discussions. We've had a lot of interest. Things are going well as far as sales. So definitely on the upside.
So can you please tell something about your QC processes that you follow for our readers?
I'm sorry, the question?
QC, quality checks.
Our quality checks, again, we have personnel specializing in just the quality control, making sure that regardless of the facility that we produce at, that it is of the highest quality.
Any specific technology that you'd like to speak about RECOM that you are working on?
You'll have to stay tuned next week. There again, we'll be making some what we consider game-changing announcement.
Great, John. We'll wait for that. And thanks for coming to India.
Sounds good. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.